Tonight, local event centers are keeping an eye on COVID cases in hopes of keeping the lights on and the shows going. Plus, as kids head back to school, there's a focus on mental health and making sure they're prepared for whatever comes their way. And later, construction is underway on what could become a new recreational hub in Duluth.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke. Thanks for joining us. As summer continues, more places are seeing a large uptick in COVID-19 cases, forcing them to reinstate pandemic restrictions and heavily promote vaccinations. And that is no different in the tri-state area. Minnesota reports more than 1,600 new cases and 4 new COVID-related deaths. Wisconsin is reporting just above 1,600 cases and 4 new deaths as well. And in Michigan, reports show just over 2,000 new cases and 14 deaths. And here's a live look at Bayfront Park tonight, and that's where the band for King and Country will be playing tomorrow night. And the City on the Hill Christian Music Fest is planned for this weekend. And just a couple of blocks over, tonight people are gathering for a brand new event the deck is hosting for the first time, giving people a place to gather, eat, and enjoy the weekly sailboat races from Harbor Drive. But now, with COVID cases rising in our communities, many are wondering what the future of events just like those will look like. And today, CBS3's Kendall Jarbo heard from leaders at the deck about their plans and how they're preparing for the unknown. Kendall.
That's right, Kristen. Deck leaders say they are watching the COVID case data, and they're also looking at state and local guidelines to see what they should do moving forward. At this point, they say the show must go on. Lucy Amundsen, the Deck's Director of Communications, says no events have been canceled. Right now, they're not requiring the public to wear face coverings, but they say people are welcome to if they want. They're also working with private parties and organizations who have booked their spaces on what works best for them. As far as proving you've been vaccinated in order to attend events, Amundsen says they're not at that point yet, but Deck leaders will continue to talk about what the right move is to keep everyone safe.
We can pivot really quickly. The deck has proven to be so flexible and adaptable these past 18 months that we can move from masks to temperature taking to physical distance to sanitizing high-touch areas very quickly. So when the time is right, we will make any pivots we need to.
The Deck has played a critical role during the pandemic. They held a large vaccine clinic shortly after the shot was made available to the general public. And since last fall, it also hosted the state's free COVID saliva testing site. And Kristen, that testing clinic is actually still open. They're open Monday through Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and they are closed Friday through Sunday.
All right. I mean, certainly we just heard about all those fun events happening, and of course we want to keep those going.
Definitely.
So we'll keep our eye on it. Thank you, Kendall. Well, Essentia Health has joined the growing list of hospitals requiring their employees to get the COVID vaccine. Hospital spokespeople made that announcement today. Employees have to get their first dose by October 1st and their second dose, if the shot requires one, by November 1st. It does not apply to patients or visitors. Essentia leaders say it's an important decision aimed at protecting workers and the community.
Our patients count on us at the most vulnerable times in their lives. Thus, it is critically important for healthcare workers whose duty it is to protect vulnerable and critically ill populations to receive the vaccine and help protect our patients.
About 87% of Essentia's physicians are vaccinated. Hospital spokespeople say the process for requesting a medical exemption is based on CDC guidelines or a religious exemption. At this point, Duluth's St. Luke's Hospital is not requiring its employees to get the shot. As COVID cases rise, so does the uncertainty about what the next few weeks or months could look like. And that unknown has many students who are ready to head back to school worried about what this school year could have in store. In the midst of the unknown, mental health experts say it's best that parents remain present in their kids' lives. Checking in with your child, observing any signs or responses, and encouraging them and yourself will help in this unprecedented time.
We realize there's just too much unknown, and so to just be gentle with yourself and give yourself some love and compassion when you're struggling, and know that everybody's going to struggle different.
Katie Erickson, a licensed counselor you just heard from there, says the sooner you seek out help, the better. If you or your child need to talk about the worries with the unknowns, you can find a local counseling center. If it's an emergency, you can call the 24-hour National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. St. Louis County plans to invest millions of dollars into local schools, helping kids get back on track with their education after the pandemic. The commissioners gave their unanimous approval to distribute $5 million from the American Rescue Plan. So, in the coming weeks, 36 mentors will provide assistance to 15 Northland districts, serving around 1,000 students. The mentors will help with academics and build relationships with students to help keep them from dropping out. The goal is to hire these mentors now so they're ready to work with students when the school year begins. Well, Dave is here for a first check of the weather. Dave, hard to believe school is really right around the corner with these warm temps we've been seeing.
Yeah, especially when you've been away from school 40 years like me, you forget about that. Other people are nervous about it. I remember being nervous, so this is the time of year to get out and make the most of life, enjoy things. And, temperature-wise today, if you liked it warm, that's what we got. And if you weren't a fan of the smoke, well, in a way, the warmer temperatures help push away the problem. The air quality alert for Wisconsin and Minnesota has been dropped because of a stiff southerly wind that pushed that smoke back across the border, at least for a little while, and gave us high temps as warm as 86 degrees in Ashland. Now we have twin low pressure systems coming out of the west towards us, which will bring a rain chance tomorrow and maybe for several days, which should also help wash the sky for our region. Quick look at the overnight forecast says lows in the 60s. Tomorrow, upwards of an 80% chance for rain. Does that good chance mean a lot of rain or just a little? We'll talk about that with the full forecast in a few more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. Here's a live look at Spirit Mountain, one of Duluth's biggest outdoor recreational areas. Mountain biking, skiing, and hiking are all popular activities at the ski resort, but soon you may be able to do more than that nearby. Construction is starting on a new development at the property directly across from Spirit Mountain. CBS3's Quinn Gorham joins us live now. And Quinn, this project has actually been in development for a while.
That's right. It's called River West, and it's been in the works for more than 20 years now. Developers hosted a press conference earlier today to talk about the project where construction is finally beginning. River West is located between Spirit Mountain and the St. Louis River. The area is several plots of land, all zoned for different things. The plans include everything from townhomes and hotels to retail and recreation. Scott Neutzel of the Ski Hut, owner of the Ski Hut, says they're planning a new location at River West. He's also a major partner of the project and says they had a lot of work to do before starting construction.
We have gone through a series. We've done a wetland study, tree inventory. We have all the permits necessary. The setbacks, everything is pretty much ready to go.
Road work on the development started Wednesday. They hope to have that part finished by October, and the developers are still working on getting other businesses to build on the land. Neutzel says he hopes the area can be a hub for local recreational activities, a lot like Canal Park and Park Point, but with more of an outdoorsy feel.
Certainly a lot of options for folks headed our way.
You bet.
Thank you, Quinn. A popular Duluth trading company has opened its own rental center. Frost River's packs and accessories can now be rented to take on day trips and longer adventures. The rental center will operate out of its storefront in the Lincoln Park Craft District. You can find packs, tents, bear barrels, and other outdoor necessities. Once returned, the rental gear will be thoroughly cleaned for the next person. There's a new push by Congressman Pete Stauber to keep mining of precious metals in America and in the 8th District. The Republican introduced a bill called the Manufacturing America's Mineral Security Act. Stauber said it incentivizes manufacturers to purchase American-sourced and processed critical minerals. The congressman has been vocal in his support of possible copper-nickel mining projects on the range after a report President Biden wants those metals mined in other countries. Senate Republicans have introduced the legislation as an amendment to the massive infrastructure bill. However, the bipartisan group of senators working that bill have said no amendments can be tacked on. New data shows Minnesota crews spent less money than usual clearing our snowy winter roads. MnDOT released its 2020 to 2021 winter maintenance report today. When it came to plowing and salting, they spent about $116 million statewide. That's compared to the $127 million the year before. They also used about 33,000 fewer tons of salt. MnDOT officials said there wasn't quite as much snow to clear this last winter as the one prior. Well, tonight at 6, we're learning at least 2 people are dead after a crash this afternoon in Aiken County. According to the State Patrol, it happened around noon on Highway 65, about 12 miles west of Moose Lake. Investigators say a southbound car was passing another vehicle when it collided head-on with an SUV. The 2 people in the SUV, an 84-year-old man and 75-year-old woman from nearby Jacobson, Minnesota, were killed. No word yet on how seriously the driver of the car is hurt. The patrol plans to release more information tomorrow. Still to come on Live Local CBS3, wildfires across the northern border could impact your Boundary Waters trip this weekend. We'll have more on the closures next.
Well, talking a little bit about weather history, on this date in 1900, we hit 92 degrees. And 89 years later, there were some pretty big storms. We'll do a recap of those to start our weather coming up right after our break.
CBS3 News is brought to you by Villa Marina Health and Rehabilitation Center.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale. Get a complimentary 4-night hotel stay at over 400 great hotels. Plus an extra 20% off when you spend $3,000 or more. Buy more, save more, and get the trip. Now at Slumberland.
We can help you at Ketamine North Infusion Center.
In public safety, we see things that sometimes you can't unsee. After these infusions, everything just kind of turned around and I was able to start enjoying things again.
To learn more, give us a call or visit us online.
Duluth Detail is Duluth's premier mobile detailing service, detailing cars, motorcycles, boats, and RVs in the Duluth Superior area and a 25-mile radius. Give them a call or check out their website today.
This is the internet that keeps the TV streaming, the meetings zooming, the playlist flowing, and the doorbell showing
anybody home?
Who's coming and going. This is the internet that powers the workout, that does the homework, that makes the lights work, that makes for light work, and makes...
Don't forget to pick up Charlie.
...your life work. This is the internet that keeps it all connected and has hundreds of people who ensure it's protected.
Nice try, hackers.
This is the internet voted best because it's extreme, nothing less.
Villa Marina Health and Rehabilitation Center is a beautiful one-level facility in Superior, Wisconsin, with 24-hour skilled nursing care. With a 5-star rating by Medicare, you can expect high-quality care. We offer a variety of services, including restorative care after a hospital stay, intensive rehabilitative therapy care after surgery, or long-term care for those who are no longer able to handle the necessities of daily life on their own. To learn more, call or visit Villa Marina Health Center in Superior.
There's a safe way to protect kids 12 and up from COVID-19.
So why did we get her a COVID-19 vaccine?
Because I missed school.
To get ready for baseball season.
So nothing's holding them back.
Help your kids be kids again, safely. Visit vaccines.gov to find a COVID-19 vaccine near you or call 211 to learn more.
Slumberland's anniversary sale. Spend $1,000 and get a complimentary 2-night hotel stay, plus an extra 10% off. See our huge selection of top brands like Sealy and Tempur-Pedic. Buy more, save more, and get the trip. Now at Slumberland.
Hello, house guest.
Hi, Julie. Oh, we're in the Big Brother house.
This competition starts now.
I was like, game on. Let's do this. Like a ninja.
I am just the hot mess express.
I got choked up a little bit.
The pressure is turned up. Oh, I'm coming in this house to win.
I won.
New Big Brother tonight at 8/7 Central or stream anytime.
I'm so excited.
On CBS.
Now, the CBS3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, let's talk about this date in weather history. Back in 1989, Lake Habitogama, big line of thunderstorms going through there, kicked up 4.5-inch hail, which damaged numerous boats and unfortunately also injured 3 people. Today, of course, our weather was a lot more calm thanks to high pressure control. But by tomorrow, we have our fresh storm systems coming in. I don't think they'll be severe, though. They're probably going to just bubble under. Try to bring us some rain. The chance is good they'll bring a little bit, but the chance that they'll bring decent totals is a little bit more iffy, though we do get 5 days worth of rain chances. And if we only get a tenth a day, by the time it wraps up, maybe we'll have a ½ inch. So we'll hope for that. Here's what we get right now at the airport in Duluth. Current temp is 79. The relative humidity is 50%. South-southwest wind is running 13 miles per hour. And that southerly wind helped warm things up on one hand and help push away the air quality alert on the other, though I see some signs of a northerly wind coming back again by Friday, so this break from the smoke may be only temporary. Enjoy it while you can. Air pressure, 29.99 inches of mercury, still on the higher side for the time being, but with twin lows bearing down upon us to bring us our rain chance, I think barometric pressure readings will go down for several days. Current temps, 80 straight up from Watersmeet to Ironwood. And we're looking at 79 to 81 in northern Wisconsin, with the cool spot being Solon Springs and the warmer spots running from Ashland over towards Superior. It's also 81 in a line from Hinckley to Moose Lake to Cloquet, and then up to Evelyn and the Quad Cities, and then swinging over on 169 to Ely. A little bit cooler right by the lake, and still 77 degrees for Grand Rapids. High temps tomorrow, perhaps a little bit cooler than today's. Doppler map right now shows the higher pressure the past couple of days fading away and moving to the southeast as twin lows from the west then start working towards our region, increasing clouds and rain chances. Though here in our neck of the woods, I think the rain chances will stay at bay until after midnight. Then they start to creep upwards towards 60 to 80% here for Thursday, fall down towards 30% on Friday, but pick up again for the weekend as a third low starts to come our way. Perhaps on Saturday it'll be a little more indifferent with just a 30% chance, but by Sunday it's another 60% shot. So again, through persistence, with these rain chances lasting through Monday, hopefully we get something that can help solve the rain deficit that we've been facing. Now, temperature-wise, here's what we face in Minnesota overnight. Range lows will go 62 to 67 with a mostly cloudy sky building in for all zones, including Wisconsin and Michigan. Low temps there in the lower 60s. For tomorrow, daytime highs, Wisconsin and Michigan run about 77 to 80 with a 60% chance for showers and storms there. 80% chance for folks in Minnesota, highs near 80 away from the lake. A little bit cooler by the lake. And again, here's a look at the storm chances, which run as low as 30% Friday, Saturday to as high as 60 to 80% Thursday and Sunday, and then split the difference towards 40% shots on Monday. Temperature-wise, a little bit cooler, but still not unsummery. 75 to about 83 degrees for the week ahead. The normal is 78, so we bracket that a little bit on each side just about every day.
Well, Dave, after we get some of that rain, you might finally have to mow your lawn.
Well, when we fall into the 70s, you know, maybe I will do that. And things are starting to go to seed. I really should get cracking, all right.
I think your wife is very happy that I keep reminding you got to mow the lawn.
She won't be happy till it pays off, Kristen.
That's true. I'm working on it. Thanks, Dave. Fire crews say a solar panel started a fire at a Duluth home today. Crews responded to the home around 2 o'clock this afternoon in the 2200 block of West 6th Street. They found smoke coming from the roof. The homeowner and her dog did escape safely. The fire caused about $40,000 in damage, mostly to the roof and attic. The fire marshal ruled the cause accidental. Due to ongoing drought conditions, closures around the Boundary Waters and Canadian border will remain in place. The U.S. Forest Service said today there has been no significant change in fire conditions. However, with little rain over the past few days and gusty winds in the forecast, crews expect fire activity to increase. The closures are now extended to at least August 13th. We have a list of the impacted areas on our website. And a reminder, a fire ban at campsites around the Superior National Forest also remain in place. No campfires are permitted, even in designated fire rings or gates. And there are currently a few active wildfires burning in the Superior National Forest. The Bungee fire was south of Crooked Lake and is about 3 acres in size. The biggest and most concerning is the Four Town Lake fire, burning 265 acres. 4 wildfires are now 100% contained, and that includes the Delta Lake fire, which burned about 62 acres. Crews are also still watching 3 fires on the Canadian side of the Boundary Waters, trying to prevent them from jumping the border. You can find more details on the wildfires on our website. Well, Alexis joins us now for a look at what's coming up in sports.
Yeah, a whole lot of everything. And ahead in sports here, we have a Northwest Wisconsinite who wins silver after crossing the finish line on the track, making his Olympic debut for the red, white, and blue. And the Brew Crew on a roll, winning 3 straight series. But will they keep it rolling? I will reel in sports next.
This show is about connection. Not even 2020 and socially distancing ourselves are going to get in the way of that.
The Kelly Clarkson Show on CBS3. CBS3 Live Cams, brought to you by KohlerChef.com. Now featuring the Kohler Express Deal online buying solution. KohlerChef.com, a better way to buy.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask J3 Insurance in Duluth if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Your home improvement company has industry-leading materials and warranties on all of our window and bathroom products. We also certify all of our installers in our Installation Training Center. Right now, we are offering 20% off all products and 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2023. Call us today or go online to book your appointment. If you want your project done right the first time, go with your home improvement company where it's your home made better.
Do you listen to the TV on high volume or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't waste thousands on expensive hearing aids when you can get Nano's revolutionary technology for just $297. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology, many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not 1, but 2 Nano hearing aids for just $297. Plus, we'll add a portable charging case and ship your order absolutely free. The CIC Recharge has a tiny in-the-ear canal design that is nearly invisible. Why keep missing out on important conversations or waste thousands of dollars? Call and get 2 CIC Recharge hearing aids for only $297 and free shipping.
800-758-1647. Again, that's 800-758-1647.
What does local mean to you?
To me, local means getting your news from people who you trust. I'm Kristen Baki, Chisholm native, UWS grad, and Twin Ports proud.
Local news for local people on Live Local CBS3.
Is being challenged by DFL. The race is on. Learn how Berkey 2021
is safe to be ice fishing on Lake Superior?
New funding is bringing more mental health resources.
Dave Anderson.
How a popular new recreational area is allowing.
Hear how one vaccination clinic in West Duluth is focusing
into the COVID-19 pandemic, and food insecurity is still new year, new ownership.
To stay up to date with the news and weather that impacts you and your community, join us weekdays for CBS3 Live at 5.
I got into journalism when I was in high school, actually, and that's where I really fell in love with the news and the storytelling aspect of it. Being able to bring those things together and keep people informed. It's so important for us to be in a community like Duluth, to be able to hear your stories and then bring them to everybody else in the community.
Watch Caitlin and Jenna in the morning at 5 and 6 a.m.
An American hasn't contended for a medal in the men's 200-meter at the Olympics since 2008, an event that was long dominated by superstar sprinter Usain Bolt. But he has since retired, and a new chapter in the 200 is being written. This time, a 22-year-old from Northwest Wisconsin, Rice Lake's Kenny Bednark was in the 200-meter finals this morning, along with his American teammate Noah Lyles. Kenny Bednark just 0.06 of a second behind the Canadian for silver. He runs collegiately at Indian Hills Community College in Iowa, but brings home a silver medal for the United States with a PR time of 19.68 seconds. Noah Lyles was third in the bronze, and in fifth was Joseph Fanbule. From Hopkins, Minnesota, he was running for Liberia, but Bednark comes away with silver in his Olympic debut. And as you might expect, Northwest Wisconsin was up early to watch their hometown hero.
USA! 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 USA!
And you're looking at Rice Lake High School just after 8 a.m. this morning. They were actually 2 watch parties. This one along with another in the Bednark family garage. This is about 2 hours south of Superior. Bednark won 7 WIAA state titles while he was in high school in Rice Lake and still holds 5 state track records in Wisconsin. He runs again tomorrow in the 4x100 relay. After losing a tough one that went to extras last night, the Brew Crew looked to bounce back with the Pirates in an early meeting today. We start right off the bat in the top of one with John Nagowski's grounder. Arias and Escobar scoop this one up like some sweet summer ice cream and top it off with the out. Brew Crew win the challenge, overturning the call. Score remains at 0. And bottom 3, Escobar now showing off his offensive abilities with a big snap to right, and Colton Wong gets his crew on the board first. Claws out and all, Milwaukee leads 1-0. Now we're getting real rowdy in the bottom of 7 with Rowdy Tellez's "See You Later" 3-run bomb to his fans in the stands. That'll bring the Brewers up 4-2, taking the lead. The Brewers would keep the lead through 9, winning the day 4-2, making this their 4th straight series victory. And staying on the diamond but traveling to Cincy, the Twins secured a dub in last night's close game. Another nail-biter today, but a different result. Larnick helped to close the gap in the top of 8, and not enough as the Twins dropped today 6-5. And here's the official gold medal count. China still takes the lead with 32 gold medals. Team USA has 25. The Brits and the Aussies are all tied up with 15 golds. Overall, the U.S. has the lead with a grand total of 79 medals. I mean, no matter how you cut it, gold or just medals in general.
Yes.
That's a lot, 79.
What a party this morning in Wisconsin, hey?
Yes, that looked so much fun. I was like, teleport me there right
Yes,
now.
Exactly. We missed out. At least we got to see it,
I know,
though.
we got to see the action on the screen.
Yes, thank you, Alexis. Well, Duluth Spirit Valley Days officially kicks off tonight. Here's a live look at the 7th annual Kyle Smalley Memorial Car Show. Instead of lining up on Grand Avenue this year, the car show is taking place near the Buffalo House off I-35. If you'd like to check it out, the car show lasts until 8 o'clock tonight, so you still have a little bit of time. Then tomorrow, the Spirit Valley Parade will start at 6:30 on Grand Avenue. Events run through Friday. Dave, a lot of stuff happening. I mean, it's only Wednesday, but still, things are kicking off already. Is it looking like a good week ahead and weekend for folks?
No, I think we're going to start to get rain tomorrow, so I'm glad that they're already doing the Smalley Memorial Show here tonight. I knew Kyle back in the day. We're both gearheads, and condolences to his family. We all miss that guy, and a lot of us missing rain. That's what's coming our way tomorrow. 60 to 80% chance for showers and storms, though it may stick around all the way through Monday. None of these days look to be really that rainy, 1/10 of an inch a day at best. So through Monday, maybe we'll manage about a ½ inch, which isn't such a bad deal. Temperatures this week should go about 75 to 83 for the highs, and overnight low temps will hover around 60. Just a little bit warmer than normal, but not bad.
Thanks for joining us. See you at 10.